session is over, I'm really interested in I guess trying to formulate a stable plan to kind of rebound from what we've been doing. We have been doing Facebook and other kind of services, and so I just want to maximize this and use it to move us forward, like you were saying, possibly expanding to 2 services and what have you.
100%. Where's your church at right now? And D, what's your name?
My full name is Demetrius.
Demetrius. Where's your church at, Demetrius?
We're in Tallahassee, Florida. We bought the book and have worked in the process of implementing it as this came down. So we had
great timing.
already, yeah, excellent timing. We actually had seen a little bit of tick up in regular attendance and even some joining. So I'm just wanting to be a good steward and capitalize what I can on expanding us on social media, as well as getting ready for the harvest that's coming after this.
For sure. Now, I know the state of Georgia right next to you started opening up, what was that, 2 weeks ago?
Yes, and they've seen an uptick in cases as well.
I have no doubt of that. So and I know Florida's been a hot spot. Has your governor given any kind of indication as to when you guys are going to be able to start meeting again?
As of right now, they're opening up in terms of businesses. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me do my open the video. So I didn't know how. They're opening up in terms of businesses, but in terms of large gatherings, we're still 10 or less.
Okay.
And so what we're doing now is our service. I come in, I have our musicians come in. I have maybe 2 or 3 people as the audience, and then the folk who are manning the cameras, to do the Facebook lives and whatever. So we generally keep it 10 or less. And even now, so like my daughter had a graduation from community college.
Okay.
They did it virtual, and all of the big public gatherings are still 10 or less.
And what was your guys' average attendance before this all went down?
We were somewhere between 20 and 25.
Awesome.
So we're looking to really just move forward. Yeah.
So I just did a webinar for the last couple of weeks, and I actually lay out how we use Facebook Live, how we use social media right now, and I mean, I'm happy to answer whatever question you have right now, but I just put in the chat the link to that webinar that you can watch. It's, I don't know, it's like 45 minutes or something. But what now? Now, are you guys actually streaming live, or are you pre-recording and then premiering your video?
No, we actually stream live.
Okay.
Directly from the service.
Okay.
So
right.
When you watch us on Sunday mornings, you actually get what's happening. And then right now, Tuesdays, I do Bible study from my dining room.
Very cool. Now, and where are you streaming that Bible study to? Like, is it on your personal profile? Is it on your church page?
I have them both linked. So what I'll do, we start from the church page, and then I tag and link myself, so it's on both of them simultaneously.
Mm-hmm. So one of the things I'd probably encourage you to consider is think of this kind of like a funnel, where the top end of the funnel is big, that's for everybody, and then you're pushing people down through the bottom of the funnel. And so, say like your church service is the top end of the funnel, and so you're streaming that to your church page, and people can share that, wherever they want. They can share it to their profile, they can host watch parties, you can share that to your profile, whatever. But that's the top end of the funnel. And then what you do want to have now, and by the way, like our church, we actually pre-record the service, and then we use a third-party software to make it look like it's live, but we pre-record the whole thing. And so we've got at the top end, we've got like a 1 minute, actually when we go live, it's actually a 2-minute countdown, because not everybody gets the notification that you're live at the same time. And so it actually takes a couple of minutes for everybody to get that notification that your church is live and that they're going to go to the page and log in. And I don't want anybody to miss anything. So we've got a 2-minute countdown. And then we actually have like a 1-minute commercial that kind of tells the story of our church a little bit, and who we are and how we're different and how they can be involved in it. And then it goes to a pre-recorded introduction for me. And again, that's a minute long too. So notice we're 4 minutes into the service, and we still haven't even like really started service yet, because I'm trying to get everybody in the room before we actually get started. And so after that pre-recorded intro, that's when we have our online host. We actually stream a children's Bible lesson at that time because families are sitting on the couch watching together. And so I'm actually kind of going old school with it. I don't know if you guys did this or still do this, but we have like children's church as I was growing up. And so at some point in the service, the pastor would call all the kids up front and do some little hokey Bible lesson, and everyone gets their pack of lifesavers, which was your cue to shut up for the rest of the service, right? and so we stream kind of a little children's Bible lesson, and then we have our time of worship, then we have the sermon, and then we have the pre-recorded outro at the end, and that's all that's done by me. Now, the reason I say all of that, and the reason why we pre-record it, I mean, we pre-record for a couple of reasons, and again, you'll see it in the webinar, but one of the reasons why we can pre-record it is because we have an online host in the chat room with a script of what we want them to copy and paste in the chat room during the service. And so,
Gotcha.
so we're still at the top end of that funnel. Everybody is, viewing the church service, but that online host is giving them ways to get connected and plugged in during the week. So the next layer down in the funnel is inviting people to join your Facebook group. And that's where we have elected to stream all of our midweek Bible studies. So we actually stream children's content in that group at 9 a.m., at 10 a.m., teenager, student ministry stuff gets streamed at 9 p.m. And then we actually do, on Tuesday, we've got women's Bible study. Wednesday is men's Bible study. Thursday, we're streaming Financial Peace University. And then on Monday night, I actually go live in that group every single week for what we call the Riverview Family Meeting. And so that's where I can update the church on, hey, this is how our church is doing. Here's what we need from you guys this week. And they can ask any questions they want, and I'll answer them. It's kind of like a town hall meeting. And so the top end of that funnel is your church service online, but you're trying to push people down through that funnel. And so I only stream our midweek stuff in one place. So we don't have a Facebook group for men's ministry. We don't have a Facebook group for women's ministry. We don't have a Facebook group for our children or our students. It's all in one place. And we even produce a little digital TV guide for them to know when and where to log in and when to watch. And so for us, it's not about the content. It's about community and it's about connection. But we're trying to give them these digital spaces where they can connect. And so it's super fun, and it's kind of cute where you've got these 4-year-old girls that are on their mom's Facebook account chatting with each other while they're watching the Bible lesson for the day.
I got you.
And so yeah, we're just and so that we're just trying to create that kind of family space for our church that's in one spot rather than dispersed all over the place. Does that make sense?
Gotcha. Yes. Sounds like a wise strategy.
Well, I mean, it's it's a strategy, certainly not the only one, but it seems to be working for us right now.
Gotcha. Thank you.